Hello guys, welcome to LOT Loads of Talks with RV, and I'm again back with an amazing video, and this time we are going to discuss about the Moz DA 2.0. But the discussion is not going to be about the Moz DA 2.0. It is going to be the aftermath, after effect of its release. So let's have a bit short summary of the DA 2.0 of the Moz. So last year itself, Google updated its algorithm, and it hugely disrupted the DA of the websites. And this time also Moz did the same, but it was at a more bigger level, at a higher scale. So this time Moz has increased its link indexing to 35 times. They have increased their capacity level of getting more fresh links to 30 times. They have used machine learning for using that, and this time the reports are real-time reports, which is going to match up with the Google algorithm. And one more thing, Google also has a latest update, Google Florida, which has a slighter effect on the DA of the websites, because after the release of the Moz, it was released prior to the Google Florida, so it hugely disrupted it, so there was no point of changing the DA. So it hasn't affected the much Google Florida. However, the Moz DA 2.0 has brought a huge effect of it. So let's discuss about it, what has been the effect of it. So it has hugely disrupted the DA, like I said, and most of the websites DA has been such, like if the DA was around 49, the DA has got down to 41. If the DA was around 69, it has got down to 65. If the DA was around 89, it has got down to 83. If the DA was around 91, it has got down to 89, whatever the number is. And this time Moz has used the latest, they have used the report, the current report of it. It's not like the past report. So everything was fresh, everything was good. And I believe that the update which came from the Moz was a good and decent update, because one voice or one opinion cannot be the voice of all. So I might like it, but in terms of the website or most of the website owners, it might not be the same scenario. But however, it was a good thing that Moz released the update. The reason is because it was a mirror, it was a report of our own working, what we have been doing for so long, what strategies that we used for link building, what content marketing we did, whatever link we got, and how our off page and on page was working in terms of SEO. It all gave the report. For some it was a boon, and for some it was a doom. That's the case. So like I discussed, the DA got reduced, but for most of the sites the DA got increased. Like I was lucky enough that my website DA got increased from 11 to 15. So it has a sudden increase of 4 DA. So it was a good thing. I got to know that whatever I was doing in terms of content marketing and the type of content that I was building was working for the internet. And even like we talk about increasing of the DA, if the DA was around 49, it got rose to 53, it got rose. The change was inevitable. You can't just say about it. But however, the range was between 5 to 7, 2 to 3, so it was more like odd or even, something like that. But however, reduction has been more than the increase. That's all I can say, because we literally saw and researched it, what the effect was and why it literally happened. Even we have done that, and we are going to reveal about it. So let's understand why there has been a major downfall of the DA. Number one, your link building strategy was not good. You didn't have a proper framework, a proper link building strategy. You simply focused on building links, not the quality links. You must have built the link on the type of genre or the kind of website that you have. Second, you must build links, not just only do follow, but you must also ensure that you must have a no follow link. In most of the link building strategies that we have seen, that they always follow a do follow strategy. They think that if they build a do follow link, then the more links that they can generate, and it will help in ranking them more, because Google is going to crawl that link. But that's not the case. You must invest your money even in building no follow links. That is one of the part of a black hat SEO. You must understand why we do that. It's not about we are fool that we are going to make it. We are simply doing it for the camouflage purpose. Because if we look, because if the report is being generated by the Moz or even by the Google, they do keep into this account like how many links are there, do follow, no follow. Because in order to get a do follow link, if all of your links, 99% of your link or 90%, even then 95% of your links are do follow links, which which clearly signals that you have got a paid link. It's not you have earned it, and that's where you are going to get penalized. And that's what Moz has done. That in most of the website we saw that their link building strategies for the do follow and no follow was really literally very, very bad. They have invested lots of money in simply building a do follow strategy, and even if they might have realized it by now, it was too late. So when we did the research, we saw for the websites for whose the DA was increased, we saw a pattern. The pattern was around 6:4 and 7:3 strategy, which means 7:3 or 6:4 is a do follow is to no follow link strategy. Suppose if you have got 7 do follow links, make sure that you build a 3 do no follow links. And similarly, if you have 6 do follow links, then make sure that you have 4 no follow links. The reason is we need a camouflage. We need to, we don't need to get out voice, because out voice doesn't mean that I'm going to speak about my link building strategy. Even your report speaks a lot. So make sure that you have a report which is a well balanced one. The third thing was for the downfall of the DA was your bad quality content, and this literally affect the website. And this is one of the main purpose where most of the website gets failed. We talk a lot about content marketing, we talk a lot about everything about the content, what we do, what we must not do, but we always forget about the user, what the user needed. And this is where the downfall comes. So you must publish good quality content, and that's what your website needs. The user needs it. And most important thing, serve the user, not your pocket. That's one of the main reason. And we have seen websites where they simply they simply run for making money. Their focus on user is getting reduced day by day, and this should not happen. Making money, it's difficult, we understand that. Even for me it's very, very difficult, but I have always ensured, and I always tell to suggest to others that please make sure that please focus on users, what the user need. Whatever you are doing, whatever output you are bringing, whatever you are giving your effort and time into, is it really going to help the users? Because this is going to be a major turn point, not right now, but after a long period or short period. But you must understand that. And the last part about why your DA got decreased is because you don't have a proper goal. To be honest, you don't have a proper short-term goal, you don't have a proper long-term goal. Because somewhere most of the strategies, there has been a collision. There has been the long-term and the short-term strategies, they got collide, and it doesn't match up. The short-term becomes your long-term, short-term becomes your long-term. That's where the problem is. You must define what is a short-term goal and a long-term goal. And for more details and more update, please go through the description on my website. You will be knowing more about the DA 2.0 and after its effect, after effect of it. So if you like this video, please like, share and comment, and till then, bye, and I'll be again back with an amazing video. Till then, take care.